Hi everyone, and welcome to the class. My name is Audrey, and today we're going to be having a conversation class, and the topic will be stereotypes. Stereotypes. So for those of you who don't know, stereotypes are those ideas that people get about different people and different groups of people. So we're going to have a conversation on stereotypes in just a few moments. We will introduce ourselves, and then we'll go ahead on with the class. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We're going to go ahead and get started. So, as I said before, today's class is on stereotypes. So, who can give a definition for stereotypes? I know a lot of you have probably heard this word before, but can anybody define the word stereotype?
Oh, sorry, Audrey, can you write it?
Yes.
Teacher, can you learn me?
Stereotype, a stereotype. So, does anybody know what that means, a stereotype?
Is it like patterns?
Like, can you say again?
Patterns.
It could be. A stereotype is specifically what people think of when they think of a certain group. So, for instance, what we're going to do in a second is we're going to introduce ourselves, tell everybody what country you're from, and tell us some stereotypes that other people have of your country. So, I'm from the US. A stereotype could be that all Americans are lazy. Has anybody heard that? That Americans are lazy?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, American people getting fat.
Yes, yes. So that would be a stereotype, is a generalization about an entire group of people. Does everybody understand what that means, stereotype?
Yes.
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 Okay, great. So I've introduced myself. My name is Audrey. I'm from the US, which is the land of lazy people. And that's my stereotype for my country. Now, not necessarily all stereotypes are true.
So
Maybe
is it like impression?
it's a what?
Impression about something?
Right, an impression. And it could be true, it could be not true, or it could have some amount of truth and not be entirely true. So that's what it means to be a stereotype. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and everybody's going to have the opportunity to introduce themselves, tell us where you're from, and tell us one or a few stereotypes that come from your country. So we'll go ahead and start. We have Carl. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Audrey, is that right? Audrey?
Yes, Audrey.
Hi, how are you? Hi everybody, my name's Carl and I am from China and I'm now living in the United States. And one stereotypes of us is our Chinese people are very afraid of black people. It's kind of funny.
Yes, yes. And do you think that there is some truth to that stereotype?
Yeah, sometimes my parents they told me whenever you see a black guy walking on the street, don't get close to them. But I found them very friendly. Most of them are very friendly. And
Well, I'm glad you have that impression.
yeah.
Okay, good. So that's a stereotype about Chinese people then. Good. Essa, could you introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Esa from Kazakhstan. About stereotypes, I don't know a lot, but yeah, but the government is paying attention to the education of the students, so they study the how can I say, scientists.
The scientists, you said?
No, the people of Kazakhstan are going to be a scientists because the education, so they're studying well, I mean.
Okay, okay. So because of the improvement in education, a lot of people are studying to be scientists, you said.
No, I mean like scientists.
Okay, I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Can you explain a
Okay.
little bit more?
Sorry, maybe in my next turn.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. Let's go to Iris or Iris. How are you? Are you there? Okay, Juan.
Hi, my name is Juan and I'm from Peru, and I don't know, I think that people think that Peruvian are ugly. I don't know.
You think, can you say again?
I think that most people in Peru are ugly. I don't know.
Oh, that's a stereotype that everybody in Peru is ugly?
Yes, I think that most people of another country think that.
Well, what a terrible stereotype then. I hope you don't think it's true.
No, I think it's not true. I mean, you have to come here and I don't know, meet the people.
Yes, so good. That would be an example of a negative stereotype, right? Okay, Maxim, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Did you hear me?
Yes. How are you,
Uh,
Maxim?
I'm fine, thank you. So
Okay, great.
I'm from Moscow, and there are a lot of stereotypes about Russian people, like there uh, a lot of bear in Moscow, bears, and people wearing strange hat, but it's not true. But I know there is a lot of stereotypes about this. Okay.
Yes, I've seen that before. Has anybody seen that idea of Russians always wearing weird hats? Well, I don't see a hat that you're wearing, so it must be false, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's go to Mohammed. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Fine, thank you. Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Egypt.
Okay, great. And what are some stereotypes in Egypt?
Mm, can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, what are some stereotypes of Egypt? Some ideas that people have. Some people that aren't from Egypt. What do people think about Egypt?
They think about the pyramids.
Okay,
Okay.
tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, the pyramids are very old, from 6,000 years, and the Sphinx too, and the huge buildings. That's all.
Right, so every time somebody thinks of Egypt, they think of the pyramids, right?
Yes.
I see. And do you live in a big city?
Yes, I'm living in the capital, Cairo.
Yeah, right. So in Cairo, it's very different. There aren't pyramids, there are big buildings, right?
Yeah, but the pyramids are in area away from Cairo.
Right, exactly. Okay,
Okay.
good. And now we have Mohammed Wisely. Are you there?
Hello? Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you? I am
Fine, thank
Muhammad
you.
Wasili from Saudi Arabia.
Okay, great. And are there some stereotypes of Saudi Arabia?
They are lazy people.
Lazy? What do
Yes,
you think that is?
and other it's kidding, love kidding, like.
Yes, and where do you think people get those ideas?
Hello? Yes. What?
Where do you think people get those ideas that you're lazy?
Um, just driving car. Everything they need call telephone, come to home from shopping, from everything.
Oh, everything is done from home?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Good. Okay,
It's like
and
they want to live a luxury life.
a luxury life, I see. And Yusuf, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Yemen. It's an Arabic country, and the prototype or the impression I have got about our nation, it's fortitude and courage. But what other is getting about it, and in general about Arab, that they are tourist and violent.
Oh, yes, I see. So that can make a bad impression on anybody who wants to come to the country, correct?
Yeah, right. And this is we took a class about this, which is called like the danger of one story.
Mm-hmm, I see. Okay, and we have Valmore. Are you there?
Yes, hi teacher. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Where are you from, Valmore?
Now I'm from Brazil, but I live in Portugal.
Okay,
I,
great. So let me ask you, were there any stereotypes that you had of Portugal before you moved there?
sorry, can you repeat me, please?
Yes, did you have any stereotypes in your mind of Portugal before you moved there?
Yes, yes. So
I think we lost him. Okay, let's come back to him if he comes and joins the chat. But now we have Elvina. Welcome to the chat.
Thanks, teacher. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Turkey. You know Turkey?
Yes, great. And we're talking about stereotypes. So are there any stereotypes of Turkey?
I didn't understand, sorry.
Any stereotypes? So what do people who are not from Turkey think about Turkey?
Foreign people, you ask for. Foreign people
Yes,
or Turkish people?
foreign people. What kind of impressions do foreign people have about the country of Turkey?
If you know Istanbul, and if you come Istanbul, you can see lots of tourists. I think they like Turkey because
Yes, was there more you wanted to say, Elena?
teacher, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. I think foreign people like Turkey, especially Istanbul city.
Okay, and what do they like there?
Uh, there is lots of historical place in Istanbul.
Can you say again?
Uh, there is lots of historical place in Istanbul.
Okay, I see. Okay, good. And let's go to Hamdi. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah, hello, Andy.
Hi, can you tell us where you're from and tell us, we're talking about stereotypes. So are there any stereotypes that come with the country that you live in?
I'm actually from Egypt, but I'm living in Saudi.
Okay, good. So let's talk about Egypt first. What are some stereotypes of Egypt?
Can you please write down the question in the chat box?
Yeah, sure. Can you see it?
This is in the private.
It's in the group chat.
Yeah, I get it. I think Egypt is a wonderful country. There is a lot of wonderful places you can visit Egypt, like monuments. Egypt has a great civilization, pharaonic civilization. You can visit the pyramids, temples, many things in Upper Egypt. Also, there is what did you call it? Minupolis cities, like Cairo. There is a noise. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?